Yeah, forgot about Deb. Really has been looking down lately. Like, how to please a dominant woman. Private and someone. Okay. Things and movies. TVs are about violence, domination, and fear for women. It seems impossible to watch. Seems been okay. I'm not about to read all this, but y'all see that. Yeah. We'll do auto. New message. Oh, sorry for taking so long to answer, but I need some time to think about what you said. Oh, okay, both said things shouldn't have said. Oh yeah, it's Emma, not Deb. I'm not about to say that because if I say you need to make an effort, obviously it takes two to have a conversation, but to point that out is like another dig and it's gonna make her not talk. So let her have the floor, be like, no problem. I'm just glad you answered. Just be happy that she answered because she didn't have to answer. You still want to talk? I do. Are you free this weekend? I already have plans. I'll be out of town. What about sometime during next week? Sounds good. Let's have a coffee sometime after work. Okay, that works for me. Good. See you then. Alright. Good. We'll talk to Emma finally because I was kind of worried about that. We're never going to talk to her again. Bad day for Jennifer Williams today. She lost the game with White. The only consolation she might have is that against GM Robert Miles, the top seed of the tournament, who is currently in first place. She now has 3.5 out of 7 points, with only 2 rounds to go. Even if she wins the 2 remaining games, she won't get the required results to get her GM norm. Keep fighting, Jen. I'm sure results you want will come sooner or later. Woman in chess. Oh man. So your results today. So sorry you can't get the GM norm anymore. It was a really tough game. He didn't give me any chance. I was really outplayed in the opening and then it was too late to fight back. He seemed to be the best player there though. I know, but it's all about memorizing lines in the opening. It's frustrating to lose like that because I know if I just had worked harder and memorized more computer moves, it could have been different. It was all about bad prep. How are you feeling? Bad, but don't worry. I won't tilt again like last time. I just need some time for myself if you don't mind. Of course, I totally get it. And I'm sure you are now much better at dealing with defeats. I'm not worried about you. Thanks for trusting in me. You're still coming over here on Saturday, aren't you? Yes, I am. Thank you. That does cheer me up a little bit. Good. I won't bother you anymore then. Just please try not to be too hard on yourself. I'll try. See you then, Charlie. Okay. Hopefully she'll be okay. Next day at university. Hello. Alright, Leah and Olivia. This first, I haven't seen you here before, Olivia. What brings you to visit us on campus? Jamie asked me to. He wants to take me somewhere, but he's probably stuck in some meeting for longer than expected. Figures. I said to Leah, she's been keeping me company for a bit. Yes, you can do works, joke. It actually works. It's another first for today. We're just gonna give him a little shit. I thought the same. Joseph said he probably had a lot of stuff to take care of at the moment. It's okay. Leah's such good company, I barely missed them. That's good. Thanks. What about you, Charlie? Are you feeling better? sleeping better? What do you mean? Yeah, yeah, I just had a bad hangover the next day. That's okay. It's only a sweet. That. Damn. That was bad on my part. Okay. I'm not used to these things anymore. I don't know why. It's really fine to keep going. Yeah, I'm not used to doing these things. At least you don't lie to yourself. Getting old is a bitch, isn't it? It is! Oh my god. What? I'm not even 30. Oh. Some guys start to lose their hair before they're 30. At least you still have that going for you. That is true. That is true. Thank God. I'd rather have to deal with hangovers than getting bald. Same. But seriously, I think we all have to deal with that. When I was younger, I'd never have a hangover. I'd rather wake up perfectly fine than more likely to wake up still drunk. Yeah. That's a classic. Nowadays, though, I can't avoid feeling terrible next day. C'est la vie, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's the sad truth. What about you, Leah? You're a bit younger than us. Can you still enjoy a wonderful life free of hangovers? Well, to be honest, I don't like to drink that much. When I do try some, I always start to feel a bit tipsy. I just stopped drinking at that point. Responsible. That's the best way to avoid hangovers for sure. Nah, I'm not gonna tell her. That's what she wants to do. I'm not gonna tell her loosen up. That's dipping into the predatory line of things. It's like, why you pressuring so much? What's your ulterior motive? Very true. You might be the smartest of us all. Anyway, what about that big class presentation you're working on? That was this week, wasn't it? Yes, it was. How'd it go? Better than expected, I guess. I mean, it wasn't a disaster like all the other times, but it wasn't anything very good either. It was just average. Usually have trouble with public speaking. Same. Yeah, a lot, but this time went a little better. It's not like I was nervous to wreck, it was just that, I don't know, I could just control myself better despite being nervous. I found my thoughts were clearer and I could remember what I had to say. That sounds good. Yeah, I guess so. The professor noticed and even complimented me on the improvement. Which was a bit embarrassing on its own because he decided to say that in front of everyone, but oh well, I'll take the compliment. As you should. You seem like good progress, and only get better with more practice. I hope so. That was interesting. What changed this time? What was always presentation better than all the other times before? Mostly just... Oh. Recently I started to make an effort to put myself into more situations that trigger my anxieties. Like for example, the last couple of weeks I had to interview a few important people to prepare the material for yesterday's presentation. And also I got very nervous during those interviews. But because I did a bunch of them one after another, it helped me to get more used to being nervous and feeling under pressure. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think so. I think that requires seizing skill. Do I have that skill? I have that skill. This helped me control myself better even while I was feeling incredibly nervous. I see. The kind of phenomenon in psychology, the more stimulus we receive, the more desensitized we get towards that said stimulus. And contrary to popular belief, to get rid of a fear you have to, one of the best techniques might be to face that fear more often. It's not easy though, but yeah. That's what I've been trying to do. Put myself into different situations, and I guess it's helping. Oh, that's Jamie texting me. I need to get going. That's super good, Leah. Really happy for you. I also have my own phobias. I know it couldn't have been easy for you. I gotta see you around later. Alright. By the way, you did know I could see what was going on? Oh. Wow. She saw. And she says the underwear is cute. Oh no. Wow. That's so embarrassing. Okay, don't worry, we weren't doing anything wrong. Almost down, she turned back and told us she saw everything. I think I even turned bright red. No plan to dwell on it. What's done is done, but damn, that was embarrassing. Oh, it's just embarrassing. What do you mean? You once told me you might enjoy being caught doing some exhibition stuff. So, did you? I don't even think about it that way. I was just completely shocked. Fair enough. But what we were doing until was really hot when you started. Oh. Well, I thought you liked it. After you started playing with your hair, just tried to check if you needed some extra help. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was going for. I like that I didn't even have to say anything, you just understood me immediately. Very clear signal, maybe too clear, if even Olivia was able to see everything. Don't remind me of that again. Okay, Olivia's cool. If it was Jamie, it'd be another story. I didn't. You even start to do such a thing out of the blue. I know you enjoy these situations, but this will be more risky than what you tried before. I guess, to be honest, just spell it out. I guess I'm all shy again all of a sudden. To be perfectly honest, I was happy when I saw you arrive, but then I think I got a bit jealous that you were speaking so easy with Olivia, like close friends right next to me. So she was getting jealous. I mean, I know you don't owe me anything. I didn't mean it like that. No, sis, I don't know. I just kind of wanted you for myself, you know? Yeah, I think I get it. Sorry, I really didn't mean it in any way to make you feel left out or jealous or anything like that. No, I don't worry. This is all just me being silly. Let's just forget about this, okay? I mean, not what happened under the table. That was fun, but we could do it again more often. Oh, if you want it, of course. You need to stop rambling on. But you get what I'm saying, don't you? Yeah, I do. Great. I don't know what's wrong with me today. It's like I'm in the middle of a presentation. I can't find the right word to say. It's so annoying. Don't worry. It happens to the best of us. Good. I have to get going too. I have to meet with some classmates soon about a group project. This was fun, I mean, except for getting caught apart. Yeah. Even if that wasn't that bad. That's the spirit. Need to go now. See you, Charlie. See ya. At her. Cute outfit. Let's see. Yeah, such a cute outfit today. I love it. Shut up. Just be careful. You might break a couple of hearts from guys that think the message in your top is meant for them. What does the message say? Don't be stupid. No one will think that. I hope you have a nice day, Leah. Thank you, Charlie. You too. Oh, I love you. Okay. Later that night at home, ready to sleep. Who's texting me at this time? Kim. Asked Pete to give me your number. He said you wouldn't mind. I don't. What's the issue? It's getting pretty late. I just wanted to talk to you. Are you free tomorrow after work? Yeah, I guess so. Good, let's meet for coffee. I'll text you where to meet tomorrow. Okay. That's odd. Okay. Oh, Kim. This was unexpected. It might be the first time you invited me for anything. Well, let's not play dumb with each other. You must know why I want to talk to you. I don't. I have my suspicions, yeah. I don't have much time to waste today, so I'll cut directly to the chase. I'm not good at small talk anyway. I don't like you snooping around and getting involved in stuff that's none of your business. I'm quite pissed that you're telling lies to my boyfriend about me cheating on him. Oh, that. Lies, huh? I just told him what I saw. And you did that after you assured me that you trusted me that nothing out of the ordinary was happening. What kind of two-faced idiot says that then goes behind my back to a lies to my boyfriend? Okay, let's see. And I told my friend what I saw, as is my duty. No. And I should blindly trust what you said. Yeah, digging her. Sure, and I should just blindly trust what you said like a moron. You should at least keep quiet until you're sure of everything. Or you take the risk of looking stupid when you're wrong. Or when your supposed victim you're helping tells you to shove your supposed information up your ass. I have not been there. It's not my fault that Pete is a blind fool about things related to you. You think you're so smart. But you know what? I was shocked to find out about some rumors from your past. Oh, here she goes. Especially regarding some very stupid things you might have done. If you know what I mean. It's funny how easy it is to find out stuff about people nowadays, isn't it? There seems to be a record of everything. Like, can you believe I could just call your past employer, say I'm interested in hiring you, ask for your files, and they will share everything with me? That's some snake ass shit. I mean, you are working at a university, and they do need to keep all sorts of files. To my huge surprise, can you guess what I found in those files? Apparently, you were investigated for potentially fooling around with a client. I mean, I'm sure Mr. Smartass here wouldn't be dumb enough to be caught doing anything like that, would he? And yet, the funny thing is, if you look at the social media posts around that time, you can see some comments from both of you on each other's profiles. Everything very innocent, but you know, it starts to be a lot of coincidences. And like they say, there's no smoke without fire. And anyway, apparently both of you denied everything. There wasn't a clear proof of anything, just some unreliable eyewitnesses, and the case was promptly archived. There's a small note on the back of your files. She did stop being your client for that though. And you left that job. And there were no more cute posts on each other's profiles. Most likely that doesn't mean anything, does it? So Charlie, tell me something. How does it feel to have someone sniffing around, poking their nose into stuff that's none of their business? What's wrong? You gotten so quiet all of a sudden, it's like I'm talking to a wall. I don't know why you're looking so tense all of a sudden. Even if it did come out that any of the story was true, the only thing you're risking is losing your psychology license and your job. It's not like you go to jail or anything. Come on, Charlie, relax. I'm not tense. The investigation led to nothing because there was nothing to be found. Perhaps. Perhaps not. The point is, you should be very careful with the people you cross. You never know how much trouble they could cause you. Just saying. Okay. I guess we're done antagonizing her. Very strong words, Kim. But you have nothing to worry about. I now see it was a mistake to tell P. I don't have anything to do with any of that ever again. Because P's a stupid idiot. He's not gonna listen. Wow, so funny how quickly people throw their values out the window at the first sign of adversity. I'm letting you have that. Like, please stop. Not gonna lie, Charlie, it's kind of fun to walk all over you like this. You think you are? Okay. I'm not letting you walk all over me. I don't want anything to do with your shit anymore. I didn't say I'd let you walk all over me. You're quite mistaken if you think I'd sit back and let you do such a thing. Wow, look at this guy, acting like such a bad boy. I wonder if you mean it, or you're just all talk and no substance. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Anyway, it's good to know we're on the same page. Right? Right. Can you ring the bill, please? We're done here. I need to head in that direction. Do you mind walking with me for a bit? Of course you're saying that. Oh, shoot. Okay. You know something, Charlie? What? Everyone hates lawyers. They say we are expensive as shit and leech on human suffering. That we are heartless cunts that would do anything for a bag of money. That we are smartasses with big egos. And you know what? They are right. Many times we have to represent the bad guys. They remind us a fundamental right of our legal system and that everyone deserves to be considered innocent until proven otherwise. But still, oftentimes we know we're representing someone that committed some crime. It's clear as crystal. What to do then? Shush. This is a rhetorical question. My fault, OG. Should we just refuse to represent them? And then what? Should they not have the right to representation? I wish we would get to the point. What if they were wrongly accused or framed and are actually innocent, no matter how overwhelming the evidence looks against them? Yeah. Or maybe we have to accept to represent anyone and do our best job, hoping that if they are guilty, the other side will still manage to win. The thing is, the right side doesn't always win. I helped to clear or avoid charges against multiple rich clients, and I'm pretty sure we're guilty. From classic tax evasion to charge of sexual harassment brought against one of my firm's biggest clients. I've helped them get away with it. I'm always annoyed with the do-gooders of this world that think they have morally correct answer for everything. What should a lawyer do when she is contacted to help some rich guy avoid paying their rightful taxes? This is our justice system that says everyone has the right to have a lawyer. Work for the best results she can and respects the contract between the two parties. Or just do a half-assed job, lose the case to help the cause of social justice, and damage her and their firm's professional reputation along the way. Maybe she just feed her cognitive dissonance and tell herself that all taxation is theft. That she's not doing anything wrong, that she's just helping the honest businessman keep what is rightfully his. Was that a rhetorical question again, or... You're funny. That must be really hard for you. I'm sorry. I gotta dig in there a little bit. You can imagine how hard it must be to be a lawyer and get lots of money to do shady things. Life must be really hard for a lot of you. I never said it was hard. Do you want to know how I deal with all of that, Charlie? How? I must just admit that I'm a bad person. It lets me sleep better at night. Okay. Should try to do the same. It's fun to be bad. I love it. Okay. You, as a psychologist, might be thinking right now that I'm a sociopath or some dumb made-up term created to stigmatize anyone who doesn't conform to society rules. But you know as well as me how good it feels to do the wrong thing. The forbidden fruit tastes better and all that. Even outside of my job, I still love to do bad things, you know? Okay. So you were cheating on Peter. I wasn't. You and he are having problems? He complains about you never having time for him, while he always does what you ask. What does it have to do with anything? It shows you're a way less invested in a relationship than him. It's much easier to justify cheating that way. I have other priorities in life, yes. Forgive me if I put my job first. You just admitted you love doing what you shouldn't. As if you were any different than me. We were cut from the same cloth. Remember how we are on the same page? You really can't be manipulative when you want to. I just know what I want, and I go get it. There's nothing wrong with being ambitious. Do you want to know what was happening the other day? Enlighten me. I already know. Wow, look how smart he thinks he is, but apparently I'm the one with the big ego. But let me tell you something, smart ass. I really wasn't cheating. The idiot you saw me with, he and I go way back. He sometimes does me a favor and gives me valuable information that can't be acquired through the normal legal channels. Okay. Okay. I hate people that don't follow what was agreed upon. So... Wow. Help Mr. Officer, this girl 8 inches shorter than me is being a meanie. Can you please arrest her? Wow. Wow. That's fucked up. Well, it's the world we live in. Why are you even doing this? I've already told you. I really enjoy walking all over you, or all over Pete, or all over anyone for that matter. It just feels so good. Okay. Do what I want and you can be on my good side. Cross me and... Alright. She said beg. Stop squeezing the man's balls. Oh my god. You're grabbing his area. You'll be surprised on what he likes. Oh, you're talking about just let me go. That is crazy. Very funny. Sure, do you just had a girl making... Yeah, well he did, but... Whatever. Anyway, I've made my point clear. No one fucking messes with me. Then we're the first one to try that shit. Okay. On the other hand, those that are loyal to me get rewarded. Okay. What does that have to do with me? I need your help. Now you need our help. He's starting to trust me less and less. I'm concerned he's starting to think I'm really cheating on him. I mean, this is how your fucking stupid friend Jamie never lose a chance to set him against me, fucking idiot. I'm sure if you really aren't cheating on him, there's nothing you have to worry about. Don't be stupid, of course. Well, you just told me this whole fucking story about how you weren't cheating. And it was true, I wasn't cheating at that time. This bitch. But I never said I hadn't cheated. Pay attention to the words, dude. They're important. You ever make it as a trial lawyer. For fuck's sake, this is ridiculous. It is. Honestly. We're in this together now, remember? How am I in this together with you? That's insane. I need to lie to him about your cheating. Of course, piece of cake. Are you sure you don't need anything else while I'm at it? Maybe bring you a coffee every morning. Just shut up and listen. I'm not sure what the story needs to be, but we'll work something out. Besides that, in the future, if I'm really bad spot, I need to use you as my alibi. He would never question you. That's crazy. The dumbest thing I ever heard. We never spent any time together. Why on earth would he believe that you were with me? Because we're about to change that. You and I are about to become best buddies. He just always asked me to spend more time with him and his friends. He'll love this. It's fucking sick. Yeah, almost as sick as a psychologist fucking his young, vulnerable client. That would be really messed up. Don't you think? So, are we really on the same page or not? Now, for the plot, I want to do this, but realistically, I would do this. But for the plot, I just want to see what she will say. On speaker, yeah. This isn't an answer. Oh man, you'll find out that I never forget those I owe a favor. You could be more vague than that, could you? That's how networking works. You do a few favors once and charge it back in the future with interest. It does sound like you're offering me a handful of nothing. You have my word that I'll be on your side if you need me. That's not nothing. Not when coming from a successful lawyer. So you know, if you scratch my back, I can scratch yours. I'm sure that could be fun. Yeah, whatever. Deal. Awesome. It was such a productive afternoon. Just don't forget that I'm not here for you to walk over. I mean it. You stab me in the back and you're going down with me. You really are funny, but don't worry. I do like tough talk. Tough guys that think they're badass. You fit the bill perfectly. Why go through all this? Is it worth the trouble? What do you mean? Why don't you just break up with Pete and then fuck whoever you want without any drama? Well, this is a good question. Because I love him, of course. Yeah, sure. I can really believe that. Well, I certainly love having him bend over backwards to please me while I walk all over him. So romantic, it really makes me feel special. What more can a girl ask for? Christ, I'm not even sure if you're being serious or not. Goodbye, Charlie. Take care of yourself. Stay away from your cute patients. It's bad for you. Wait, go back. Okay. Profile menu. Love meter. No relationship. Not cheating. Current biggest crush, Leah. No girl that you've done it with. Explore kinks with Deb and Leah. Think Olivia's fun. Crush on Leah. Think Deb's hot. I like hanging with Bree. He's my client. I can't get too close to Jen, but I can't help myself. Not sure I feel about Emma. I'm trying to get over what happened with Mel. Because she was my client and she's my ex-secret girlfriend. Okay. Okay. Later that evening. You really can't run away from your past mistakes. Every time someone new starts to get involved in all of that, it can only mean more trouble. Oh, and tomorrow you're off to meet with a possible future mistake. I really want to see how you're going to avoid that temptation. What happens when you fail? Or maybe something even worse will happen. Maybe Jen's just not into you. You're here thinking about what's right or wrong, that you just need to choose what to do. All the while feeling confident that she wants you. Are you really sure she feels that way? Are you really sure that it's not just making up a flattering story in your head? Or does it make you feel bad to think that you might just be a fool and that she's actually not into you? You know what that means about your feelings about her, don't you? Gotcha. Either way, you might get some answers tomorrow. All alone with her, far from anyone you know, together for a whole weekend. You're already a little excited about what might happen, aren't you? Either you'll finally find out what kind of man you are, or you'll be getting a pair of fucking blue balls. Or maybe both. Hey Jen. Hey Charlie, thank you so much for coming. I hope you weren't waiting too long. No, don't worry. I enjoy watching the end of your game. Both of us had nothing to lose or win anymore, so we tried to push it for the win, but yeah, so it ended in a draw. But I was impressed at how well the kid you were playing with handled the pressure. How old was he? 15? It's crazy how they start so young. Yeah, and it's crazy to me to think that a few years ago I was like that, so fearless. Let's see what kind of tournaments used to be such an exciting adventure for me when I was his age. It's not exciting anymore. Oh, it is. There have been lots of emotions this last week and a half. Believe me. You still end up doing well in the tournament. Yeah, maybe, but I wasn't good enough to get the norm I was aiming for. Still quite rusty. But it could have been worse, so I guess I'm happy with how everything turned out. I like that you're taking this so well. Well, you should have seen me a few days ago when you texted me after I lost. I was a bit moodier back then. But at least I got the university fellowship. It's always great news. Well, already great news. Certainly is. One step at a time. Exactly. I still might not be back to my best form, but at least I didn't make a fool of myself. True. I think I managed to handle my losses relatively well this time, even though it always sucks. I mean, that's normal. It's always hard to lose. If it wasn't, that would just mean you didn't care about the result in your cheese career, and that wouldn't be a good thing at all. The important part is to know how to handle those feelings properly so you don't ruin the rest of the tournament. You did that well, from what I can tell. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, let's get out of here. I'm tired of this place and I need to stretch my legs a bit. Let's go walk then. Lead the way. So how much did you cuss at that guy that beat you? Excuse me? I can't believe you are that much better at controlling your anger. Both of these are kind of, This is definitely, I can't say that. Tell me you're now able to control your anger that much better. That's not the Jen I know. That's so not true. That was the one-time thing. Even your grandpa said you had the worst temper after a loss that he'd ever seen. I could be a bit of a sore loser. I'll give you that. But you should know that this time I managed to behave like a reasonable human being and accept my defeat gracefully. I swear it's true. You didn't even cuss a bit mentally. Well, what happened inside my head doesn't count. I knew it. Don't laugh at me. It's all part of the process to overcome a defeat. You just need to say a few bad words in your head. If it works, it works. Exactly, besides, if you really want to know what trash talk is, you should go pay a visit to your local chess hustlers. I've seen them playing in their little park over there. I'm not interested in being humiliated by playing against any of them. Thank you very much. Fair enough. I used to really enjoy going to parks and playing with random people when I was a child. To be honest, the part I liked best was just sitting there, watching them play and trash talk with each other. It looked so much more fun than the proper behavior we had to have during our official tournaments. Yeah, I bet it's a completely different feeling. It was. Of course, they wouldn't talk to me like that when I was playing with them. I was just a little girl. So that's why I like to watch and eavesdrop on them while sitting next to my grandpa. But would you also play some matches against him? Oh yeah, of course. The park nearby our place, I was already known there as a pretty good player since I was 10 years old or something. Each time we traveled to a new place, either on holidays or during a tournament, one of the first things we do was to check if that city had an active chess life. It can usually be the case if they're willing to go to the trouble of organizing a chess tournament. I was totally unknown in all those cities. I could just sit there like any other person watching her playing. Although if I did play, they would quickly understand that I wasn't just another poor beginner they could thrash and make a few bucks from. Okay. Oh, they play for money? Most of the time, yeah. Rarely against kids, though. But I still managed to earn myself a little pocket money that way. Spent it all on ice cream, of course. I thought your grandpa would give you an ice cream to cheer you up. We tried to be strong, but I do my best to try and make him give me one whenever I had an opportunity. My parents didn't like it for obvious reasons, but he would still allow me to buy one from time to time. I promised not to say anything. I lied so many times so we could both get away with it. Not following rules always feels good. And I bet the ice cream tastes even better because it was against the rules. That's for sure. The truth is, many parents are always trying to be strict in these situations, but it's way more difficult for grandparents to say no. You know, that's so true. That's one of the reasons I grew up so close to my grandpa, and I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world. It's rather nice. Your grandpa seems like a lovely person. He is. He really is. Anyway, all this just to say that I always liked either to watch or play against chess hustlers when I was a kid. You don't like it anymore? Oh, I don't know. I haven't done it in ages. Really? Why not? I don't know. I guess at some point my supposed career took off and there were more important things to do than messing around with that sort of thing. Never give up on the small things that make you happy, though. You should always, do things that make you happy, even if it's not your main thing. What do you say? Do you want to have some fun and mess with the hustlers over there for a bit? Just for old time's sake, to play a game or two. Well, I don't think I'll be playing anything myself, that's for sure. But I wouldn't mind watching you for a bit if you want. I have no idea if it will be as fun as I remember. And the weather is getting a bit chilly and gray. What the hell? It's just 5 minutes. Let's do it. These guys play Blitz? Yeah, mostly. So then, I can handle some Blitz. Just don't expect me to want to hang around for another 4-hour game. Sure, I wouldn't want that myself. 1 long game per day is more than enough. She's really doing it, huh? Hustler's on the black and she's the white. I don't know if she's winning or not. I can't play chess or checkers, especially not chess. Nope, Jen is not a novice. She's played more than once or twice. You won't say no to a free dinner. I think he's underestimating Jen. She's pretty good. Yeah, I wish I could follow, but I can't follow chess at all. I'm just like, yeah, I guess she's winning. I don't know. I'm just here for the ride. She's an unofficial grandmaster. Explains it then. Wait a minute. She was playing in that tournament. She was. Yep. There's no way he knows her name and not what she looks like. She's the unofficial grandmaster. I'll get it next time. At least I've gained some rating points. We play another game. It's not every day I get to play against such a rising chess star. Stop, I'm no rising star. Mr. Average chess master. But I'll allow you another game. Now he knows who his opponent is. Maybe it'll be a better game. And he's using an excuse. Got to. Chess square. What chess square? If you have trouble, check the marks on the sides. So get the letters and numbers there. Trouble with what? I'm gonna play the next game blind. You know, to make it even... What? Okay. But Charlie, I need you to move my pieces to the squares I tell you. Is that okay? I'd be like, hell no. That's crazy. I don't know who that is. Oh. I really just gotta slow on for the ride because I don't understand. But I don't mind it though. This is saying she can remember where all the chess pieces are. I didn't know people could play chess blind, but go ahead. And she won $10. That's... yeah, you don't need to take your money. When I was younger, I used to like to watch hustlers play every chance I could get. Well, thank you, Miss Williams. You're always welcome to come play with us again. That was wild. I didn't understand the whole how that all worked, but play chess blind is pretty crazy. Seems like you're starting to become popular in the chess world. Like I already knew who you were. Oh, please. That's just because I played in the local tournaments that just ended. He didn't even realize it was me until I started beating him. I have to say I would have been disappointed with the quality of the trash talk. From what you said before, I thought it would be way worse. You know what? So did I. Maybe I'm just misremembering how I used to be. I mean, when you're a kid, you get like rose-colored glasses, so hard to remember how things used to be versus how, you know, you saw them as a kid. Come think of it, if it was that bad, my grandpa wouldn't have let me stay there watching the games. True. Maybe. Perhaps we just found the only chess hustler that's around that's not into dirty trash talking. Who knows? Maybe I'm just being nice to me because I'm a girl. Man, he did say he enjoyed when women took interest in chess. Because it's not... I don't know. I'm only surprised if he made an extra effort to be nicer so he didn't scare you away. Little did he know, we went there precisely for the opposite. I wouldn't say boring, that's rude. It's fun to watch. Yeah, that's what matters. Shame that it's a bit too cold for ice cream. I think we deserve one for that second victory. Man, I've gotten hot chocolate when it was like warm outside, so I wouldn't let a little cold stop me. Seems like it's gonna rain soon. How you know that? You have a knee that hurts when it's about to rain or something? Nah, but I can smell rain. When I think about it, I don't even know your age. If I have to say in the matter, you never will. What? Why not? So secretive. You have nothing to worry about. You look very well preserved for a 40-year-old. 40? Yeah, that is crazy. Okay, let's just say that I'm more than 5 years older than you, but less than 10. Satisfied? Mr. Curious? Well, Miss Curious? That's good enough, I suppose. For now, at least. You're right, you know. This is a pretty little town. Yeah. I like visiting new areas. They aren't too busy. Just nice little cozy towns. You travel around a lot to play chess when you were younger? Yeah, I'd say quite a bit. My parents tried to arrange it around my schooling as best as they could, but especially once I was 15 or 16, there were some times I had to go away for like a tournament per month. It must have been rough on you. You had to study for school and for chess. It was. At that time, my whole life was basically just practicing chess, going to school or tournaments, and homeschooling to make up for the missing classes. Doesn't sound so nice. Well, you must know by now, given your profession, that trying to become a professional, no matter the sport or field, comes with a lot of personal sacrifices. Yeah. Yeah, I do know that. A lot of my clients struggle with that. So much pressure and requires so many sacrifices every single day. But sometimes you're just obsessed with something. There's nothing you can do to stay away from it. Even during these last 2 years when you stayed away from competing. Yeah, even then, I still spent hours per day reading about chess, memorizing lines, and playing online. It's not like I'm good at anything else. Well, you still want to complete your university degree. You must like to do something other than playing chess. To be honest, that might be more of a safety net than anything else. As you've seen, there's no guarantee I'll be able to become a GM, let alone make a living out of playing chess. Having a backup plan is a sensible thing to do. I mean, it's always sensible. Make no mistakes, this will be a huge disadvantage for me. While the stronger players can pretty much dedicate all their time to improve at chess, I'll have to divide my time between that and the university. Don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful for the academic scholarship, but that's just the sad truth. Well, it'd be like that. I just know what it takes to strike a balance between both study and sports for my clients. How hard it can be. To pull it off, you have to be very responsible with your time management. It's funny, the current highest rating woman chess player is kind of half retired from chess because she became a university professor. Not really. Really, that's so impressive to me. Come on, such a good player while still being so good at their job. See, it's feasible. Such a good role model for all of us female players. I can see why. The whole thing of trying to manage both university and chess was one of the things that screwed me over for 2 years. It led to my downward spiral. So worried it'll happen again. Won't let it happen again. You'll be better prepared this time around and have more support. That reminds me of something I need to tell you. What is it? I didn't want to get into it so soon, but I suppose this is a good time as any. I don't like that. What is it? Spelled out Ginger, making me nervous. Dang. It's not important. It's just earlier this weekend when I managed to get enough points to guarantee the scholarship, I called Jamie and told him I'm quitting your psychology clinic program. Oh? I asked him to let me be the one to tell you. I already decided that I'd do it if I got the scholarship. Not like I don't like working with you. I actually think you did wonders for me. It's just a money question, you know? My family was paying for it, and I don't want to cause them any more trouble than was absolutely necessary, you know? Okay. Responsible. Then in September, when I will officially become a student at your university, I'll have access to the clinic services for free. Also, she's not leaving. That's still like half a year away. There's no need to make my parents spend extra money during that time. Okay, I respect that. I see where you're coming from. It's a bit sad because I really liked your sessions, but I think this is more of a sensible solution. Of course, just make sure you can take care of yourself and your mental health until you come back working with us, okay? Yeah. Things might be very different 6 months from now. We're expanding the team and getting 1 or 2 more psychologists. That sounds good. Yes, it is. They seem happy. I really like everyone there. Deb, Leah, Bree, Jamie, they're always so nice to me. Glad things are working out so well for you all. Thank you. By the way, we also will be writing a paper about our most recent successes. Obviously, you'll be part of the paper for sure, if you accept and sign a few forms. Okay, anonymous. Wow, I'll be in a scientific paper. Hey, that grumpy old high school science teacher that was always complaining about me. By the way, is it just me or is it starting to rain? No, it's just you. I always had felt a few drops. Let's go somewhere before it starts pouring. Are you hungry already? Kinda am, yeah. Good. There's a restaurant in front of my hotel that I wanted to try. Why haven't you? I'm just not a big fan of going for dinner by myself. Okay, well I don't know why we're whispering. Oh, it is raining. Alright, the waiter managed to find an umbrella for us. I know those big... That's an insult, big doe eye. That's weird. That's a weird statement. I'll just say thank you. You need to thank the waiter, not me. After the size of the tip we left him, he was super happy to help us. He earned it. The food was quite good, and he was always very nice. You know how it hats with the bill, you know. Not that again. The prize money from the tournament was pretty generous. Let me celebrate and spend my money how I want. It's not like dinner costs a fortune or anything. Okay. Let's find out anyway. It's pouring like crazy. You said your hotel is nearby, right? Yeah, it's just over there. I see it across the street. Yeah, let's get you there first then. Mine's on the other side of the city though. I'll try to call a taxi or something. You'll end up all wet when you make it there. I can just take a shower and change my clothes. It's not a big deal. You just waited out in my room, you know? Come upstairs for a bit. Once the rain lifts a bit, you can call a taxi. No. Are you bored of hanging around me already? Of course, that's not it. Come on. Most logical way. Anything else is dumb. I guess I'm dumb. Can't keep raining like this much longer. I'll bet you stop, but then you can go back to your hotel. Yeah, you might be right. Hey, give me that umbrella. Hold me tight. Let's try not get your room all wet. You made it more or less dry. Awesome. Yeah, my pants are a bit damp, but they'll dry in no time. Sorry about the place being a bit messy. I wasn't expecting any visitors. That's not messy at all. Don't worry, my own place is a bit messy as well. I'm used to it. On most days, I don't even bother making the bed. I don't remember the last time I made my bed. I know the feeling. I always used to fight with my mom because of that. The point of making the bed if you're just gonna sleep in there later that day anyway. Exactly. I never got the point of that. We really can't rationalize anything just to be lazier, can't we? Yes, we can. I'm not even that lazy. There are some things that are way too boohooing, you know? I'll never understand how you can complain about not liking to do boring stuff. Just sit down for hours playing chess. That's true. This isn't boring for me, it's fun. Well, if you like it, I love it. I can start looking at the position, think about all the possible variations, calculate all of them in my head 10 moves in advance, and it all just engages and stimulates my brain. If you say so. It's like I'm in the zone. 30 minutes can pass without me even noticing. Kind of weird, to be honest. It's like when I raise like 5 kids at a time in Sims and I just get into a flow state. So, I guess I understand. They can just get so focused on something that they lose track of time. Okay. You described it as a very pleasant experience. Yeah, it's exactly like that with me as well. And yes, I really enjoy it too. Once I get out of that trance, I can feel quite tired. That's to be expected. After all, it takes a lot of brain power. Yep. You know what I just noticed? What? We spend a whole lot of time talking about me, but we rarely talk about you. Either I'm the most self-centered person in the world, or you're very reserved. Maybe a bit of both. God, do you really think that? I've just been here babbling about myself and boring you to death all afternoon. Of course not. Guess I'm just better at listening than talking. My job being what it is and all that. No problem with rambling and telling you whatever comes to my mind. It's like you disarm my inner mental filter and I just don't feel the need to think about what I'm saying. It just feels comfortable to talk about whatever. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure that's a good thing. I think you're fine. Why not? Because you must think I'm a self-centered, rambling idiot by now. Nah. Not at all. I swear I enjoy talking with you and listening to all the things you tell me about yourself. Including all the weird thoughts that come along. You have this off-putting way of saying things that always makes me unsure if I should take it as a compliment or not. More often than not, I mean as a compliment. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't like thunderstorms either, but the lights going out, yeah. I'm really happy you came up here with me. Are you scared of the dark? I mean, when there's a big storm outside and lights go out, yeah, I am. Forgive me if I try to live in a world with electricity. Fair enough. Crazy thing that only 100 years ago, most cities didn't have electricity. Yeah, life must have been real different. Things can change so much. Are you afraid of change, Charlie? Are we talking about our fears now? Seems an appropriate time for a scary evening like this. If you say so. Enough with the question. You can't keep hiding from me all the time. You should talk about yourself. A bit about yourself. I'm right here telling you my whole life story, how scared I am with thunderstorms, and you only opened up even a little bit. Other things to say are predictable. Change can be good, of course, but sometimes it can also be bad. Better deal with the devil, you know, than the one you don't. That makes sense. What about you? I'm a bit like you. Changes do scare me. I think I like the comfort of knowing everything will stay the same. This is no accident that you enjoy a game that has been around for centuries with the same rules. Good point. I never thought about it like that before. Let me look at something real quick. Wait, what? Hold on. Change between them. No longer being your client and all that. Why? I mean, we're mostly only together during our sessions. I'm sure that today must have been the longest we spent together outside of your office. I'm afraid I won't get to see you much anymore, or at all. That happens. Enjoy your company, like being around you. Let me see. Hold on. Alright. Care about you way too much to lose you. I like that better. Because if you care about someone, you're not going to let the friendship dissipate. That might be very well true, but in my experience, that's just not enough. What do you mean? I mean, any kind of relationship needs a lot of effort. Okay. That's with anything. People don't have reasons to stick together regularly. They just drift apart. At least that's been my experience over the last couple of years. I understand. Once my high school group of friends had graduated, some of us went on to college. We started spending less and less time together. I'm still best friends with my friends from college, so it's very much possible. Everyone was away from home and had to spend time studying, or just made some new friends at college. To be honest, same happened to me, or so I thought. Once I quit college, most of my new friendships didn't last much longer. Of course, it didn't help that I wasn't really in a place where I even wanted to make an effort to see anyone anymore. I was just so ashamed of myself at the time. It seemed like I was a total failure and had completely screwed up my life. So apart from a few close friendships, everything was lost. Anyway, this is my experience. I guess not everyone is as bad as this is. Damn. Do you have more luck than me at keeping your friendships with people you don't often see? To be honest, I guess I have to say no. When I came back to work, where I do now, the same university I studied at, quickly realized I had lost track of most of the people I had met there. I guess I'm just as bad as you with this stuff. Her screwdriver me, combining with our abysmal abilities at this, can only give a poor result. I'll be surprised if this isn't the last time I see you in a while. Nah. Worst comes to worst, I know you'll be studying at the university again, and when the next school year starts, I could look for you then. You're probably want to be our client again, so there's always that. I guess so. It's like a long way in the future though. Who knows what could happen in half a year? Yeah, a lot could happen. It's funny, making new friends and keeping them was always hard for me, even when I was younger. I guess trying a lot because the chest didn't help much. Why not? Because while I was gone for a whole week, everyone would just keep doing their stuff without me. Going to their parties, bonding, those kind of things. When I come back, there was always some event I had missed, or inside joke I didn't understand, or party everyone was talking about that I hadn't gone to. Yeah, it sucks being left out. But not only that. Even when I was in town, because I had to make up for the lost time, I have to just stay home studying, miss classes while everyone else would be going out to parties or whatever. I see. Kind of sad to say this, but I don't think I've ever been anyone's best friend. Well, I've definitely been people's best friends. Anyone that got close enough with to call my best friend would already have someone else as their best friend. I mean, it makes sense that other people was the one always there for them. I was just a weirdo chess kid that would be away more often than not. The more important thing is to have close friends. Doesn't matter who is the best one, honestly. Because it still hurts a bit sometimes. I'd be lying if I said I never felt jealous because of that. But it wasn't only that. The same sort of thing happened when it came to the boys. One, when I was 15, I had a huge crush on this boy from school. I don't know how it even happened, but at one point we managed to get to spend more time with each other and become friends. Maybe a bit more than that, or at least that's what I was hoping. One day he even asked me if I wanted to, I'm quoting him now, be his girlfriend or something. The whole thing happened just before a big tournament that I had to go to. So we decided to postpone the whole girlfriend ordeal until when I came back. I was over the moon and I was super happy during the tournament. It was actually the one where I got my first norm. Everything went my way. I was unstoppable. I was playing even better than before. I am now, to be honest. Behold the power of love. It makes you a better chess player. Yeah, you could say that. The next year I came back to school quite happy, as you can imagine, filled with that feeling of butterflies in my stomach. I've been talking to my crush to sort out the whole being his girlfriend situation. I was surprised I found that he had already started dating another girl. And apparently waiting 1 week for me was too much for a guy like him. He was never serious then. I have no idea how devastating unrequited love can be for a silly teenage girl. Oh no, I know. Spent the entire next 3 days crying my eyes out. Sure I never let myself love anybody ever again. Cause I was better off living alone, surrounded by 7 cats. Yes, I know. I know, quite a dramatic resolution, but at the time, it felt like a life-changing situation. I even named my future 7 cats. She already had names picked out. It is quite a commitment. I knew that Mr. Fishbones would never let me down like that guy did. I'm sure I needed extreme measures to protect myself from feeling that ever again. Crushes can be ruthless at that age. You know, the funny thing was, I didn't even spend much time getting to know him. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, it really is just imaginations. It's a mixture between only knowing a little about your crush, about our crush. Same time having this deep feeling of knowing that they would be the right fit for us, so long as circumstances will allow it. I think this would be just from passing madness at adolescence, but it can happen even to adults when we should know better. Just little things, you know? A hand gesture, the way they tilt their neck, a smile, the way they brush away their hair. Yeah. And from those little things, we can imagine a whole relationship full of tenderness, laughter, happy sex life. And we know that they will understand us better than anyone else, even the deep corners of our psyches. Yeah, just like that. Pretty wild. This is the ability of our imagination. Just from a few moments together. It does indeed sound like madness. Cynics say it is, and it's just us filling in the gaps. All of it just our own fantasies of what we want our special ones to be. But unrealistic expectations that are only a few interactions away from getting crushed. Not always. Sometimes we can actually be right. There might be genuine reasons to be delighted about the person we have a crush on. Might be true, but you see, the error of a crush is assuming that there is ever the whole story. Crazy we're crushing on might give us all the reasons for us to be delighted. There's always more to them than that. True, true, true. The truth is, we are all flawed, crazy, broken people, hard to live with. It might be hard to learn that from such a gesture or a smile, but time will make sure to let everyone know what's wrong with their crush. Well, that's the difference between having a crush at 15 or at 21. We aren't looking for the perfect person anymore. We're looking for a person with the perfect amount of crazy, flaw in the way that fits with us. I guess that's right. And also quite a mature observation for a young adult like you. I don't think there's a lot of people that understand that. You really think they deserve someone perfect. Perhaps. Unfortunately, all this supposed romantic advice online doesn't help much to fight those images of idealized relationships. That and all the over-the-top romance novels and the young adults. Book talk. Okay, now you've lost me. Whatever you do, you can't say bad things about my beloved romantic novels. You're a fan of those kind of books? And I'll defend them with everything I have. I need to be careful what I say from now on. Yes, you should. Say the wrong thing and I'll immediately end this friendship. Well, damn. Never would have guessed you'd be such an avid defender of romance novels. You think twice before saying anything about the topic from now on. It gets worse though. What are you about to tell me? I also read a lot of fanfics. I couldn't have guessed. True. We have fanfic about 2 characters I ship and I will devour it. It's my guilty pleasure. I'm a sucker for those things. Another thing I never guessed about you. I just like to read. Same. I spent a lot of my teenage years in hotel rooms reading only chess books. It's boring, hence the fanfics. That makes sense. I know I'm really trying hard not to laugh, or I might even be making a little bit of fun of you. There's nothing wrong with that. The raunchy ones are my favorites. Okay, Jen. I know you're pulling my leg. I was actually almost buying it, but now you pushed it too far. I wish I was joking. This is 100% true. Really? Yeah. Okay. Well, I could have had a much worse guilty pleasure than reading erotic fanfic. At least your stuff is normal. You're not hurting anybody. Yeah, like unhealthy fast food. They end up on TLC, My 600-Pound Life. Talk about some food is your only source of happiness and whatnot, which is this crazy and sad. I feel like you've lost some respect you had for me. Yeah, I'm not sure I can look at you the same way ever again. See, this is one of those situations where my brain filter doesn't work properly. When I'm around you and I just say anything that comes to my mind. I got a phone call. Ooh. Yeah. Take the information to the grave. Keep it to yourself. Give me your opinion on the literature I enjoy. I guess you're not a very romantic guy yourself. I consider myself a romantic guy. Let's have different tastes. Well, he has different tastes. Just for the way you described how it feels to have a crush. It was so accurate. Were you thinking about anyone in particular? No. No. Oh, lights are back on. It's calmed down quite a bit. It's not raining as heavily as before. Maybe I should get going. What's wrong? Yeah, it's just getting late, respectfully. I'm a bit of an introvert myself. Sometimes it gets hard to spend a lot of time with someone else. It's not that I don't like them, it's just consumes some kind of mental energy, and then I need to be alone to recharge my batteries, you know? Of course, it's Very common experience. So are you saying you are tired of me? No, not really. Yeah, today it just felt like time flew by. Dara, you really have to go now? Maybe better to make a break for it. It's clear enough now, but who knows what might happen with the weather later on. For all I know, it might start pouring again any minute. Stay a little bit longer. The last time we were together in a long time. I told you I won't let that happen, so relax. Jin's just worried. Yeah, she has the memory of an elephant. I try to forget a lot of things though. And so the barrier that was supposed to stand between us because you were my psychologist was somehow knocked down. Oh. It's not good. Because it's the right thing to do. Oh, God. Oh, she's not accusing. What is she trying to say? Okay. Jen, what the hell are you doing? I can't do it. I can't do it. It's just, I can't do it. I can't. I can't. It's wrong. She's being manipulative. We have to be better. Once she wait until the exact 2-year mark and be like, it's time. I'm sorry. Yeah, we made this mistake before. It do be like that. Well, it's a matter of 2 years, not days. Can't do any more sessions if this happens. Understandable. We gotta be better this time around. It's literally for the best. Yeah. It's fine. You can't be mad. Yeah, I did my job. Make sure you're okay. It is a career, which is important. I don't see how we can't still be friends. I'm not sure if that's the best for you, Jen. At least don't take that away from her, though. That'd be cruel and unusual. Yeah. It's making me sad, this music and shit. Okay. Unlock the path. Let me check. Let's see, Jen. No relationship. Biggest crush is still Leah. Okay. I let Kim walk all over me. The hell I did. Yeah, I did. I stopped it. Very much did. Whatever. Why is he tweaking so much? Okay, Jigsaw. Cut off on your own. What? Tweak, tweak. Like the hell? What the hell was that? We gon' stop and say, I don't know what the hell that was, but dude was tweaking. Maybe we'll figure out later on. But we made a lot of progress, and I actually like doing these longer videos. It's just finding the time is hard, unfortunately. But Jen confessed her feelings, which is crazy. I wasn't expecting that, but it had something had to give. So hopefully y'all enjoyed Nothing Is Forever. I will see y'all in the next part. Hopefully we get back on Emma's good side, and we'll see just how things develop with Kim and with Jen. Because when you confess your crush with someone and it doesn't fall through, usually the things fizzle out. You know, yeah. But yeah, so we'll see you in the next part. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video and the game, and I will catch y'all next one.